The Simpad Nano is a small portable 2-key keypad for Osu. It was created by Vincent and Jen over at Momokai. I did pay for this product with my own money. It was not sent out for review. I have no bias and I am looking at this from a pure objective standpoint. Most of the reviews I've seen on this product are actually review samples sent by the company themselves, most likely cherry-picked to send out. So, with this video, I'd like to give some thoughts from a buyer's perspective and let you know how a regular experience goes. I'll be describing 3 cons and 3 pros about the product I've noticed after a few days of using it. Before we get into the main topic of this video, I'd just like to mention a couple neutral points that are somewhat admirable. The cable is USB-C, which isn't off the wall nuts, but it is a nice touch. It comes with one button on the side for you to press reset, pause, or any other key you bind it to in the software. The other little thing to mention is that the site does have a lot of switch options, albeit some of them are out of stock, but they do offer Gatoron, Gatoron Inc., Cherry MX, and KL switches on their website. They do sell them in sets of 2, so do not worry about how many you're getting. They are affordable, so you can just grab a couple while you're already purchasing. I will not be discussing the software in this video, as it serves its purpose and does not cause too much hassle, so there's nothing too honorable to mention, good or bad. The owner, Vincent, YouTube no name, has stated on several occasions in his reviews that Momokai sent the keypad out to him. I'd like everybody to know that Vincent founded Momokai, and as we can see right here on the About section of the Momokai website, he does procurement and logistics. Considering Jen only does UX for the company, it's safe to say Vincent is the one doing all the heavy lifting. So no, Vincent, they didn't send it out to you. You're just lying about the company. Very shady. It is also worth mentioning that all of his video titles are Best Keypad, $19, which is a lie, Keypad Game Changer, and $10 Osu Game Destroyer. Not to mention the clear bias, the prices just keep getting lower and lower despite none of these being accurate. Just look what I mean. The keypad plus 6 switch sets, supposedly cheap on the website, came up to $42 US. I'm not sure where he's getting this $10 figure from, but it is certainly untrue. This is a somewhat blanket term, but the customizability on this keypad is probably its main selling point. For example, you can have as many different types of switches on this thing as you want, as long as they fit in the format. I bought a bunch of different switches, and whenever I feel like switching it up, pun intended, I just grab another type and swap them out. It's very suited for people who cannot commit to one type of switch, and also for people who want to try training their fingers on a heavier switch, such as MX Blacks, and then switch to something like Gatoron Clears and be tabbing on what feels relatively like air. When using this keypad stuck directly to a wooden desk, the noise is astronomical. In the clip I'm about to show you, I am using stock Gatoron Reds with the keypad stuck to my desk. If you wish to not make a lot of noise playing Osu, then I recommend either buying Silent Reds with the keypad, which they're usually out of stock for, or putting the keypad on a mouse pad or some other surface which dampens noise. Just take a listen and you'll see what I mean. The sticky adhesive pad on this product is very nice. In this clip on screen, you can see it hardly budges. At the same time, it's super easy to take off. All you have to do is twist it, as shown, and it comes off. If you take a little bit of water on your finger and then dampen the pad, wait for it to air dry and touch it, you'll see that the stickiness has fully come back. It's a super nice feature because it makes the keypad semi-permanent. You could keep it in the same place forever if you so wish, but if you do not have the accommodations for that, you can also pull it up and just wet it with your finger whenever you wish to play. When my keypad arrived in the mail, I was very excited and ran upstairs to grab the package from my mailbox. Upon bringing it to the table and opening it for the first time, I was shocked to see that not only did they 1. Forget an entire set of switches that I had purchased, they had also 2. Poorly packaged the product in a way that not 1 but 2 of my switches arrived with bent pins. One of my MX Black switches and one of my Gatoron Yellow switches came insanely bent, to the point where the pin was hugging the plastic casing. When bent back into place, the switches do work, but the pin is now worn from being manipulated in so many different ways. You'd figure when shipping something as delicate as key switches, they would at least put it in a box or put more than one layer of bubble wrap, considering how beat up packages can get. But no, they put the switches in a plastic bag behind a layer of cheap bubble packaging and pray it gets the job done. Very disappointing considering these were actually the two switches I were looking forward to the most, and not having them in mint condition was kind of saddening. I will mention this though, when I spoke to the support team in their Discord, Jen did DM me saying she could provide a set of MX Reds, which they had forgotten, and MX Blacks, which came bent. Although she has not replied to me asking if I would have to cover extra fees, they did extend that hand to me, so it's worth mentioning. Seemingly a useless pro in the year of our Lord 2021 with the virus and all, the keypad is very portable. If you reapply the plastic cover to the sticky part, it is essentially good to go anywhere. It also comes with a little keychain attachment, so you can even bring it to work and annoy all your coworkers with your blue switches. It can also be used as a fidget toy, which is perfect for the OSU player base considering 90% of them have some form of autism. I'm looking at you, Nixolithius. Overall, if you can overlook the shadiness of the company, and you can excuse the noise, this is honestly a good keypad. It took 20 days for them to ship it to me in Canada, and even with all the problems, I'm still happy with it. I personally would look elsewhere for a keypad though, such as Pro X or one from Etsy, because a company with a shady owner is never a good sign. I hope you enjoyed this essay style video instead of the normal replay, because I am experimenting with some new concepts. That's all for this video, and I will see you guys next time.